everyone, it's Peter Whisper here. After a short break, things are picking up pace slowly. A lot has happened recently during the week, especially on Friday I went to this artist meetup also at some pub place. It was supposed to be an open mic kind of event, I thought, but the organizer was late, an hour, so yeah, that did not happen. But I met a couple of people, including some people I met a year ago at some other bar. So these were expats for the most part, a couple of Polish people as well. But yeah, and I also bought a tarot card reading for a beer from a fortune teller. Yeah, it's proved to be quite useful. I mean, even though it probably doesn't have a scientific basis, it still has an effect on what people choose to do next, essentially. And yeah, I already had me of a conversation with my mom, because the reader told me that I essentially have to fix this relationship, meaning that I have to detach, because it's just holding me back. And I have noticed this myself a long time ago already, so I'm in the process of that. Since I want to move out of Poland, I cannot really maintain ties with my family anymore. First of all, that's the most obvious aspect, of course. There are other emotional attachments that just make it hard for me to form bonds with women, really. I don't know why this developed. Probably because of the divorce of my parents. So yeah. And speaking of which, I just have really hard time forming regular bonds normal people do. It just doesn't work for me this way for some reason. So yeah, I went to a strip club this Saturday and had a really amazing experience. Even came up with riffs for songs because of that. So of course it was quite an expensive way to get ideas, but it worked amazingly well. Yeah, I started writing it and putting it into this software that I'm using. Yeah, but the experience itself, of course, because I used to be a promoter of a strip club for a short while. I used to also be an addict just to porn in general. I mean, nowadays, I don't know the stats, but probably 50% of men are addicted in one way or another to pornography, because it's just so readily available. And it was essentially what drove the internet initially. Was the majority of the traffic was porn related. So this is quite interesting how this played out. It's visible still in many aspects. For example, the highest revenue per employee company. I learned this recently from my friend, so I'm not sure whether this is 100% correct, but he told me that OnlyFans has the highest revenue per employer of all companies on earth. So in the world, I should say. So yeah, it's quite interesting how this technology allowed this transfer of energy really in this way. It's like a global trend really that's happened. Just enabled yeah, this to happen. So and one could even say that we impregnated, in a sense, technology, and now it's emerging. We're in the process of artificial life emerging, essentially. Humanoid robots being produced, mass-produced already. So the trend will only continue. They don't expect it to stop, really. And we keep getting better and better. Also the AI, of course, predictions for this AGI, couple of years probably away. The singularity, I guess, will coincide with this. Yeah, and it just spells extinction for humanity, really, when you think this through. So I made a website some time ago, just for one page, really. Yeah, that will function, I guess, as a hub of sorts. I don't know exactly what will happen. It will probably become some kind of a movement if I manage to learn how to speak properly and loudly enough. This will be the hardest part of it all. After years spent in isolation, not talking really to anyone. So at least now I'm talking with ChatGPT from time to time. And also this girl I met in a strip club. I mean, yeah, they all have many issues, also attachment issues, relationship issues. But I just bumped with them easily for some reason, and it happened really quickly this time, and bumped really strongly. Yeah, so I won't go into details, but it was an amazing experience. I never had anything like this in my life. Although of course I hope to have outside of a strip club in a regular context. So just to be with someone and have this feeling of just mutual acceptance and love. So I did experience that in a strip club. So if somebody struggles with that, then this probably this could help. I mean, of course, yeah, to meet the right person, I guess, for this to happen. Because if you have a lot of anxiety, then maybe too much. It took me a long time to get over all of my issues after years of avoiding women. Really, I never had a relationship until I was 28. So it was extremely hard to overcome. It took years really just to be able to talk to women. So yeah, there's a certain utility in this beyond just a pleasure aspect. Yeah. So see you next time.